Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hi.
It's Paul and Laura here. We hope everybody's having a good work week. It's hot. I hope you guys are surviving the heat. So we just wanted to read something real quick. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. And you probably have heard this before. We just want to read it over to give you a refresher. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven.
And a time to be born, and a time to die, and a time to plant, and a time to pluck what is planted.
A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up.
A time to weep, and a time to laugh, and a time to mourn, and a time to dance.
A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing.
A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to throw away.
A time to tear and a time to sow. A time to keep silent and a time to speak.
A time to love, and a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace.
Yeah, to everything, turn, turn. You've probably heard that song. And isn't it awesome that God does appoint all the times and the seasons? And in his perfect world, that's awesome. Sometimes we let our, I think, our own desires kind of want to push ahead of that. And there's nothing wrong with going forward and having earthly desires as long as you keep them based on what God wants for your life, because he is the appointer of the seasons. And we've been talking a lot about change and change in our lives, change in just everything going on around us. And that can seem really uncomfortable, but God advocates and he's okay with change if it's done for his glory.
And he's okay with uncomfortable, because it's through the uncomfortable things that we actually learn. It's through suffering that we learn to go nearer to the Lord. It really just draws us closer to him when we face those uncomfortable things and we understand there's a time for every single thing, whether it's dancing or a time to be quiet.
Yeah. So those earthly pursuits are not bad in themselves. Change is not always bad, even if it feels bad. I'm not a big change person personally, but if it's in pursuit of glorifying God and not the chief goal being for our own satisfaction, then that's what we just want to make sure we're doing. We're sticking in with the will of God. But there will be changes and seasons, and just like a garden, it has to go through that time. A time to pluck.
Yes.
You know.
A time to water. A time to harvest.
Yeah.
Everything has its season.
Yeah. Enjoy the seasons. God put them there for us. If you're alive, if you're a human being, you are going to go through change and seasons. And just keep your focus on God, and he'll make those seasons enjoyable and not uncomfortable. Sometimes they have to be uncomfortable before they get comfortable.
It feels uncomfortable doing the right thing.
But just keep focused on God. Keep your earthly pursuits in line with glorifying God, number one, and what his will for your life is. So here's to change. Here's to change in all aspects of our life. All right. Well, it's going to change into Wednesday after this, and then it'll come back again next week. The seasons always repeat. All right, you guys. And we'll be back again next week. Together, because the two are always better than one. Thank God for that. At least for my half. Thank God for that. All right, you guys. We'll let you go now. I'll ramble on forever about this. To everything, turn. There is a season. Enjoy the seasons. God made them for you. So, have a great Tuesday, everybody. Have a great work week. We will see you next time. Right? Right. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.